You could also.
This is my grandma. That's my grandpa.
How you doing?
I've got my brother and my mother. All right.
Big guys.
All right, good afternoon. Did you know that apologies are important? Conflicts exist everywhere. There's no way of getting around them. We are either in a conflict now or at some point we'll be in one. As humans, we make mistakes. Yet what often hurts us more is not just the harm others have done to us, but that they didn't take responsibility for their actions and honestly apologized. I think that we, as humans, don't know how to truly apologize. There are different types of apologies, and with that, there are different types of reaction to those apologies. Were you aware that there is such a thing as apologizing the wrong way? No one has taught us how to express regret in a better way. First, I will explain why apologies are important. Did you know that when you have done someone wrong, that you damaged your relationship with that person? In order to repair that relationship, you have to apologize. When you apologize, it helps the other person be able to talk to you again, and also helps them become more comfortable with you again. With that being said, did you know that there are different types of apologies? There are actually 6 different kinds of apologies. One is apologizing to appease, which is only saying sorry to control the other person's feelings. For example, George went out with friends one night, but stayed out longer than he should have. When he got home, he saw that his wife was upset, so he quickly apologized before she could tell him she was angry. He didn't really feel sorry, but he didn't want her to yell at him, so he tried to avoid it by saying sorry first. 2, apologizing on demand, is when you do something and the other person demands that you apologize. You're being told to be sorry, so you're only saying sorry because you are expected to, not because you truly mean it. 3 is apologizing without actually apologizing. I'm sorry if I hurt you. It's like you are saying that you don't think that you did anything wrong, but if you thought I did, then I might as well apologize anyway. 4 is apologizing out of guilt. I told my son to clean his room. He says, "Okay, Mom," but he didn't clean it. So I tell him again and again, only to have his room get worse and worse. Well, I went to go put his clean clothes away and I tripped over his Legos. He feels so guilty that I fell that he quickly says, "I'm really sorry, Mom." He's only apologizing because he feels guilty. 5 is apologizing to be polite. Some people only apologize as a way to show they can be nice. For example, Sally bumped into a gentleman at the store and right away said sorry. She wants to be seen as a good person and does not want to cause any conflict with anybody. 6 is apologizing from love. This is the apology that people make when they truly love someone. They put themselves in the other's shoes in order to have a more accurate sense of how the other person might be feeling. Apologizing from love is voluntary. It isn't forced, and it brings a closeness, while other forms of apology can end up actually creating a distance. Next, I will discuss the different reactions to the apologies. Now, unlike the different ways to apologize, there aren't very many different ways to react to an apology. However, you never want to brush off an apology by saying it's fine or don't worry about it. When teaching my kids how to react to an apology, I've always told them to never say it's okay, that they should instead say, "Thank you for saying sorry," or "I accept your apology." Always be direct with the person apologizing. Tell them why you are angry, but don't drag it out. Always have an open heart. Sure, you might be very upset in the moment, but seeing it from the other's point of view might help you get over your anger faster. You should always accept their apology when they are sincere about it. You will be able to tell the difference. Lastly, did you know that there is such a thing as apologizing the wrong way? There are things you should never say. You should never point out if and or when they did the same thing. You don't remind them of all the good things that you have done for them. Blaming alcohol is not an excuse. Even if you didn't have control over your actions once you were drunk, you did have control over the decision to drink. Either way, it's your fault, not the alcohol's. Never blame it on the bad day you've had. Having a bad day doesn't give you the right to treat others like dirt. Don't apologize with a nasty tone. Words alone aren't enough. Tone means everything. Getting nasty with them after you say sorry isn't the way to go either. It shows them that you weren't very sorry to begin with. Saying sorry you feel that way is not an apology either. You don't get to be the one to decide if you hurt them. That's their choice. Never call the person sensitive. Doing so is just avoiding your responsibilities. Telling the person that they made you do it isn't the right way either. Again, no one else is to blame but yourself. In conclusion, I have explained how important apologizing really is. There is a right way and there is a wrong way to apologize, and that there are different reactions to those apologies. Since I have explained the differences, I hope that the next time you have to apologize, that you are able to use some of what I have taught you today, and that you are able to get a great outcome. Thank you.
Ah.